covering the Villages for you. Here's Jill Winters and the VNN Lifestyle News Team.
We have details about a book sale that benefits this community. Plus, a villager talks about his passion for water skiing. Friends of the Villages Library is a giving group of dedicated volunteers who have a passion for reading. Through the regular book sale since 2003, more than $600,000 has been returned to the Sumter County community through library programs, literacy projects, scholarships, and more.
I think it's important to mention how hard all our volunteers work. And they do it because they love to. They love books, and they love talking to other people about books, and they love sharing their knowledge about what they've read and who they've read. People will come in and say, I've read everything that author has written. Who else writes like that? You know, or who else writes those kind of books, because I want to get more of them. And so they provide a service. Everything is sorted down by our volunteers over the course of weeks and months. And when we get ready to have a sale, or we know that we need to move some inventory out of our warehouses or storage units, we pull the boxes and go through them and decide on what's going to go in the sale. The popular authors, we get too many of the same book over and over again. But there's lots of people out there that didn't get a chance to read them, or they like to collect them. And if you look at our books are usually in very pristine condition. If they're not in great condition, they're not given to us by the library. The library actually, when they pull books off the shelves, they donate a lot of the books to us, but if they've been damaged in any way, water damaged or torn or worn, they either destroy them or they send them back to the publishers. A lot of these books aren't in the marketplace anymore, and they discover an author that they weren't aware of, and then all of a sudden they want to read their backlist. They want to read the earlier books that author wrote, and they often find them here in our book rooms or at our sales.
This group's final book sale until the fall will be from 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. Saturday and 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. Monday at the Villages Public Library at Belvedere. All sales are cash only. You can also visit the book rooms at the Belvedere and Pinellas Public Libraries to purchase books 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. Monday through Friday and 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. on Saturdays. For so many villagers, once they retire, they finally have that free time to pursue hobbies and other activities they have always wanted to do. Here's Ray Delago in the VNN newsroom with a look inside one of those unique groups, the Lake Miona Water Ski Club, which is celebrating its 15th year in this community.
15 years ago, Village of Ashland resident Bob Smalley decided he wanted to water ski. He put an ad in the Village's Daily Sun to see if other area residents would be interested in joining him. And it took off from there.
Got a couple to get involved. That snowballed into that many more. We only had 8 the first season. Then the next season we moved up to 12. We had 4 more. Then the next season we moved up. We're now at about 24 per season. Unfortunately, there is a fear that people have, especially if they are not from Florida. And that fear seems to keep a lot of people away. We're talking about the fear of the creatures that float around on the surface of this lake. But we have not seen one for over 8 years. And they are afraid of the boat and will not come anywhere near a water skier.
This close-knit group has about 24 members who like to get up early 3 days a week to hit the open waters. Bob didn't take up this water hobby until he was 46, and now you can find him barefoot skiing any chance he gets. He says the club is always looking for more residents to join them.
We start them off the boom, okay? And they start off the boom on 2 skis and are always very successful. Then we hand them a handle, which is 5 feet off the boom, and they try it that way, and they're almost always very successful. And then eventually they get off the long line. So it's a progression that makes it much easier to learn to ski than it was 20 or so years ago. Some of the things we've accomplished is a human rope off the barefoot boom, where one of us is the rope and the other one is the barefoot water skier. The other one we've done is a pyramid. We've made a pyramid 3 or 4 times so far in the past. Pam is always at the top. Most people enjoy the fact that they're out here either doing something that they've never done before or something that they've done a long time ago. One of the most common comments I get is they love to start the day water skiing.
With the spring season here, they expect an increase in membership. If you'd like to get involved, send an email to Bob at smalleyrobT@AOL.com. They can be found at Lake Myona Park 7 a.m. Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Saturdays. From the VNN Newsroom, I'm Ray Delago.
After this short break, a villager shares details about his muscle car.
Stay with us. More Villages lifestyle news is coming up right after this on VNN. This hurricane preparedness tip from VNN and WVLG is brought to you by The Villages Insurance.
Hi, this is WVLG Senior Forecaster Dave Toll. Understanding the forecasts are an important part of being prepared for severe weather situations. A hurricane watch indicates hurricane conditions are a threat within 48 hours. Review your preparation plans, keeping informed, and be ready to act if a warning is issued. A hurricane warning alerts you that hurricane conditions are expected within 36 hours. Complete your preparations. Tropical storms bring winds between 39 and 73 miles per hour, and hurricanes can produce winds over 74 miles per hour. Keep listening for more information, including supplies, pet tips, detailed information to keep on hand during hurricane season, presented by The Villages Insurance. And thank you for listening to your Villages soundtrack, WVLG.
You want to enjoy your home, we know. To live well is to eat well. Doc's Restorations knows you want a beautiful kitchen to enjoy your favorite meals with your family. Licensed, bonded, and insured, we can make it happen. Bathroom? We work with trusted brands and American-made materials for a squeaky clean result. Family owned and operated for over 14 years, experienced craftsmen and design consultants. We stand on it. We'll make you look like a million. It's up to you what you tell your neighbors. And much more. So relax. Doc's Restorations will take care of it all for you. One company, one source, one solution.
This is VNN.
After high school, Joe Ludi owned a red and white muscle car that he had a lot of fun with, and he is reliving some of those great memories again with another one.
1970 Chevelle SS 396. It had been stored for about 20 years. I repainted stripes, did engine work, new tires, wheels, some interior work, new carpet, headliner, vinyl top, cleaned up the paint. I always loved old cars and like restoration. So I did restore a Camaro before this, a 67, and one day, you know, woke up and sold it. 6 months later, I have this. So yeah, always a project. Runs good. It's almost ready for a motor rebuild, but good running car, clean, dependable, nice smooth ride. Has gas shocks on it, all new stainless steel exhaust, new headers, new radiator, 4-core, keep it cool. They love it, I like it. It's nice to be able to take it out turnkey and just drive it, you know, mostly anywhere in the villages. Mostly the question I get, hey, what year is that car? So 1970 is always going to have the 4 headlights. So it looks just like 71 and 72.
Joe takes his Chevelle to lots of car shows and the monthly cruising along with other members of the Village's Classic Automobile Club. For even more about his story, look inside Saturday's Daily Sun.
Here's your VNN 5-day weather.
From the WVLG Weather Center, this is Christopher James with your VNN 5-day forecast. Saturday and Sunday temperatures in the high 80s, low 90s. Looks to be clearing up on Monday, Tuesday, and into next week. Still, we have a chance of rain on Saturday afternoon at 50%. Sunday, the rain chances at 30%, starting around 9 in the morning. Enjoy a great weekend here in Florida's friendliest hometown.
Car enthusiast out there, here is an event for you. 7 car clubs are teaming up for a showcase sponsored by Humana that will be parked in and around Brownwood Paddock Square. Each car club will occupy one section of the square with up to 24 cars. This will include the Village's Classic Automobile Club, to the Mini Cooper Car Club, to the Camaro Club, and more. This show will go from 5 to 9 p.m. Saturday. High Tide will be providing the musical entertainment from the Dog Trot Porch. Up next, top-level high school football action is playing out right here in this community.
When it comes to sudden onset hearing loss, it's idiopathic, right? We don't really know for sure what causes it. The leading theory is there's a very small blood supply to the inner ear. When the blood is blocked or can't get through for just a little bit of time, it kills or damages parts of the cochlea, the basilar membrane, and the outer hair cell. Steroids are designed, right, to blow everything open. You do a high dose for 10 to 12 days. If the duration of time is short enough between onset of the sudden hearing loss and the steroid therapy, it just works 72, 76% of the time, up to 76% of the time. So that's why we say don't delay. Does it always work? No, but the sooner you start, the better your chances.
When cleaning your air ducts, it's important to clean the entire system. An air duct cleaning from Stanley Steamer removes pounds of trapped dirt, dust, and allergens from your home completely. The cleaning improves your home's indoor air quality, keeps your home cleaner longer, and can even improve the efficiency of your HVAC system. We want you to have the cleanest and healthiest indoor air possible, so call for a free inspection today.
Stanley Steamer gets your home cleaner.
High school football programs from across the state are ready to compete here in the Villages. Both the Villages and Wildwood Middle High School football teams are taking part in a 2-day mega state championship experience that features more than 60 teams. The Florida High School 7-on-7 Association State Championship Tournament, presented by Jaguars Prep, began Friday at the Villages Polo Club and continues through Saturday. The 2023 Battle Lines 5-on-5 Lineman State Championship is on Saturday. Morning games are from 9 a.m. until noon, and the afternoon flight is from 2 to 5 p.m. Look at the Daily Sun sports section in Friday's Daily Sun for a preview story. American Veterans Center and Gary Sinise Foundation are coming to the Villages next week to interview World War II veterans for their oral history project. If you are or you know of a World War II, Korea, or Vietnam era veteran that wishes to share his or her story, you can contact Marie Bogdanoff at 516-220-5068 to schedule an appointment. As there will be no waiting if you have an appointment time, they will be capturing these interviews Monday at Eisenhower Recreation and Tuesday at Laurel Manor Recreation. Coming up next, we'll head outdoors for some Camp Villages fun.
Is diabetes ruining your life? Diabetes Relief Care, located in Majuvia Life Centers on 441 in Lady Lake, can help you get back to your active lifestyle. With our diabetes treatment, insulin is administered as a hormone rather than a drug. Majuvia will co-manage your individualized care plan with your doctor for treatment, testing, and clinical results. Call for a private consultation and see how our diabetes treatment can help you. And yes, we accept Medicare. Visit drcvillages.com or call 352-644-9512.
You're living the dream. Fun times and great tunes. Jackhammering the rock and roll, delighting up the dance in R&B. It's your Villages house party on your Villages soundtrack, WVLG.
The best mix of music, the songs you love. Your Villages soundtrack, WVLG.
Week 3 of Camp Villages activities continues to keep grandchildren and their grandparents busy. On Monday, the Bike Friendly Advocacy Council hosted a bike rodeo. They taught kids between the ages of 7 and 12 how to ride bikes safely, and every participant even received a free bike helmet. Village of Pennycamp resident and avid bicyclist Bob Jordan says safety is an issue and they want to teach the kids a couple of things to help save their lives and reduce injuries. 8-year-old Abri came to the bike rodeo with her grandma, Village of DeLuna resident Lisa Coburn. Abri really enjoyed the figure-8 drill all of the kids did as they weaved through a bike course and practiced yielding in the parking lot of Rohan Recreation. She learned how to properly signal and how to properly inspect her bike before going for a ride. On Tuesday, a Just for Teens activity was held at Lake Sumter Landing. More than 30 teens learned about dragon boating from club member Bob Kane and others who are with the Grand Masters Dragon Boat Club. Safety tips were discussed as well, and basic paddle formations before they loaded into the dragon boats. 16-year-old Eva Pellegrino says just getting to be out on the water and paddling from the boat was an activity she really liked to do. Dante Hargrove was a first-time dragon boat participant. The Delaware native says he likes to be outside, having fun and learning new things. Camp Villages runs through August 5th, and for a complete schedule of activities and to register, just visit campvillages.com. The Buffalo Stampeders' 3rd annual cheer camp and parent showcase was a success. Director of Cheer Amber Henderson says the more than 90 kids between the ages of 3 and 14 learned a whole routine over 3 days, and she thought the results were awesome. The kids were all separated into age groups during the camp, and they were taught their parts individually. They learned stunts, and it all blended together perfectly. The theme for this camp was Disney. This program has been going for 4 years, and Amber says it's amazing to see the kids grow every year. She says every year they want to get better, from improving the uniforms to stunts. Andrew Gates has 2 daughters, 8-year-old Audrey and 4-year-old Hazel, who are in the Stampeders cheer program. He says this program has got huge over the years. He has watched his girls go from barely doing a cartwheel to now doing back walkovers and back handsprings. Registration is ongoing for the Buffalo Stampeders 2023 football and cheer program. To learn more, you can visit buffalostampeders.com. Some Sumter County schools are being beautified this summer by students. The Sumter County School District's summer work crew is in the middle of a packed summer, as at least 75 different spaces needed fresh paint. Director of School Support Services, Eric Suber, says they have different work orders in from schools to paint a wide variety of spaces, from inside the classrooms to bathrooms, as well as external buildings in need of a fresh coat of paint. This is one of the largest crews Eric has overseen, with 35 students. The students are paid for their labor, and Eric says the students learn skills in the process. Eric says with the assistance they get from the paint crew supervisors, they are able to get work done to keep their schools attractive and in good shape from year to year. So it's a win-win situation. Eric says with 10 additional students as part of the crew, they are probably going to be able to do some of the work orders that have had to be passed over in years past. It's time now for a brief commercial break.
Stay with us. More Villages lifestyle news is coming up right after this on VNN. Broadcasting and streaming live from Lake Sumter Landing in a small building with big windows near the water. AM 640, 102.7 and 104.5 FM. Your soundtrack to the Villages. WVLG Wildwood.
What's your position, Lunar One? Over.
Repeat that, Mission Control. I don't understand. Over.
What's your position? Over.
I need my hearing aids reprogrammed. Joe here.
We've remotely changed your hearing aid prescription. How do I sound?
Copy that. Loud and clear.
Program your hearing aid from anywhere in the universe with Global Live.
Only at Elite Hearing Centers of America.
Live musical entertainment, of course, is available here every day of the year. And these are the bands ready to perform for you Saturday night. That's all the news we have for you now. Make sure to pick up a copy of Saturday's Daily Sun to read about a family connection at an area church. Keep enjoying the Village's active lifestyle.
Thanks for watching your VNN Lifestyle News Show.
Plaza Lincoln in Leesburg is your destination for luxury.
The all-new 23 Corsair is finally in stock. Plus, current Lincoln owners receive up to $1,500 cash allowance when trading for a new Lincoln.
We also offer certified pre-owned Lincolns with a 6-year, 100,000-mile warranty. Experience Lincoln today at our showroom, on our website, or even at your home or office.
At Plaza Lincoln, our drive to be the best starts with you.
Highway 441 across from the Leesburg Airport.